André Rieu is a name synonymous with warmth, music, and the quiet power of human emotion. For decades, his violin has moved hearts across continents, transforming empty spaces into moments of shared feeling and connection. From the city squares of Maastricht to grand international stages, his performances have carried the invisible thread of human experience, connecting lives through melody. Yet behind every sparkling concert and gentle smile lies a story of resilience shaped by childhood coldness, personal loss, and a body that has increasingly challenged him. This is the story of a man whose life has been defined not just by applause, but by the courage to create warmth where it was once absent. Childhood in Maastricht. André Léon Marie Nicolola Rieu was born on October 1, 1949, in Maastricht, a city still scarred by war, yet brimming with a quiet resilience. His home, though outwardly perfect, lacked warmth. His father, a celebrated conductor, ruled the household with strict discipline, rarely offering affection, while his mother maintained order without tenderness. As one of 6 children, André learned early that love was absent, replaced by expectations and silent correction. Meals were quiet, conversations rehearsed, and comfort a foreign concept. In this environment, André discovered a profound truth. Applause and achievement could never substitute for genuine love. This stark reality shaped him deeply, teaching him to seek emotional connection outside of family, and to find solace and expression through other means, setting the foundation for a life dedicated to spreading warmth through music. First steps with the violin. André's first encounter with the violin came at the age of 6, a moment that would forever change his life. The instrument felt enormous in his small hands, yet it offered him something his home never could, a heartbeat of his own. Playing became his refuge from cold rooms and silent parents, offering comfort and companionship where human presence failed. Evenings were spent practicing in solitude, not for fame, but for the sense of life it brought him. The bow in his hand became a friend who listened without judgment, and the vibration of strings filled the void left by absent affection. This early relationship with music planted the seed of purpose in André's heart, teaching him that sound could heal loneliness, and that the expression of emotion could be a sanctuary when the world around him felt unkind. The early conservatory years. During his teenage years, André was sent to the Royal Conservatory of Brussels, a prestigious institution that promised refinement but delivered cold rigor. While his peers pursued technical mastery, André craved emotional expression. Teachers demanded perfection, dismissing feeling as distraction. The halls were filled with ambition but devoid of joy, echoing the same emotional barrenness he had known at home. This period left invisible bruises, yet also refined his resilience and reinforced his desire to create music that could touch hearts rather than simply impress judges. André's time in Brussels taught him to navigate environments of high expectation without losing his humanity, and to cultivate a vision of music as warmth and connection. These lessons would define his approach as both a performer and a leader, shaping his lifelong pursuit of bringing life and emotion back into classical music. Breaking free and building the Maastricht Salon Orchestra. In 1978, André made a fearless decision that would define his career. Rejecting the cold expectations of traditional institutions, he gathered musicians who shared his belief that music should breathe, laugh, and heal. The Maastricht Salon Orchestra began performing in modest spaces, where audiences were small but engaged. Even in drafty squares or aging halls, something miraculous happened. People smiled, leaned in, and lingered, experiencing joy through sound. These early concerts reflected André's commitment to human connection, prioritizing emotional resonance over technical perfection. By creating an environment where warmth and spontaneity could flourish, he established a foundation for his philosophy. Music is a bridge to human emotion, a space where listeners can feel seen and comforted, filling a void that technical mastery alone could never reach. Love and personal anchor. Beside André stood Marjorie, his lifelong partner, whose unwavering belief in him allowed him to pursue his vision with courage. Their love was tested, especially by family rejection, yet it became a pillar of stability and motivation. Marjorie's faith gave André the freedom to dream boldly and persevere in the face of doubt. The relationship also reinforced the importance of emotional connection that had been absent in his childhood. Through their bond, André learned that warmth could be created and shared, not just received. Marjorie became both anchor and fire, supporting him through financial uncertainty, artistic risk, and personal struggles. Their partnership illustrates how love, trust, and mutual belief can sustain creative endeavors and heal emotional wounds, providing the foundation for André to extend that warmth to audiences worldwide. Formation of the Johann Strauss Orchestra. In 1987, André founded the Johann Strauss Orchestra with 12 musicians, challenging critics and traditionalists who dismissed him as sentimental. The early years were filled with uncertainty, small audiences, financial strain, and relentless effort. André often paid musicians before himself, braving cold nights, physical exhaustion, and long walks in winter after performances. Every concert demanded endurance, patience, and unwavering belief in his vision. Yet, the orchestra allowed André to translate his lifelong pursuit of warmth into reality. Through careful cultivation of human connection, expressive performance, and artistic integrity, he built an ensemble that celebrated life rather than suppressing it. The orchestra became an extension of his mission, creating joy and emotional resonance where rigidity and expectation once dominated. Global recognition and triumph. By 1995, André achieved global recognition during a UEFA Champions League performance of Shostakovich's Waltz No. 2. The audience's reverent silence, followed by thunderous applause, marked a turning point. His vision of emotionally alive music had found the world. Yet the triumph masked personal struggle. Sleepless nights, financial pressure, and emotional burden weighed heavily on him, even as he smiled for audiences. Fame intensified responsibility, demanding endurance that taxed both body and spirit. Through it all, André never lost focus on his original purpose: music as warmth. Despite the pressures of international stardom, he remained committed to creating spaces where listeners could feel joy, comfort, and connection, emphasizing that true success is measured by emotional impact rather than accolades. Behind the curtain, hidden struggles. The world saw glamour and perfection, but behind the scenes, André carried immense responsibility. He managed rehearsals, logistics, finances, and the livelihoods of over 100 people tied to his orchestras. Every performance demanded not only artistic excellence, but the maintenance of a delicate empire. The pressure took a visible toll. Dizzy spells, fatigue, and the first signs of a serious inner ear disorder began to emerge. Despite this, he continued performing, driven by commitment to audiences and musicians alike. The struggle between physical limitation and artistic responsibility revealed the fragile humanity behind the public persona, emphasizing that devotion to others often comes with hidden personal cost, and that resilience is forged not only through triumphs, but through enduring relentless behind-the-scenes pressures. Finding peace and legacy. Today, André Rieu has found a quieter, more reflective chapter in life. At home near Maastricht Castle, surrounded by Marjorie, his son Pierre, and granddaughter Daisy, he has cultivated a sanctuary where music and family coexist gently. His legacy is no longer measured by sold-out arenas or financial success, but by the warmth and connection his music creates. He continues to play, often for himself alone, rediscovering the intimate joy of sound unbound by expectation. André's story illustrates that true legacy lies in the emotional resonance left behind, in the lives touched and hearts softened, and in the courage to continue giving warmth even when life itself becomes precarious. His music endures as a humanizing force, celebrating love, resilience, and connection above all. Conclusion: the music of humanity. André Rieu's life is a testament to the transformative power of perseverance, love, and artistic purpose. From a childhood lacking warmth to international recognition, he has carried the same mission, creating joy and human connection through music. His journey blends triumph, heartbreak, illness, and resilience, reminding us that true artistry is inseparable from vulnerability and courage. Even as his body tests him, his violin remains a bridge to the human heart, offering comfort and presence. André's legacy is not a record of fame or fortune. It is a living sanctuary of warmth, hope, and the simple, enduring beauty of music that speaks directly to the soul.